Hi everyone, welcome to Living with Neuro Fibromatosis, episode 2. It's been a while and I apologise for that. Now, I've been racking my brain recently about what I should make this second episode of Living with Neuro Fibromatosis about. And due to the circumstances of taking so long to make and upload this video, I figured that I would talk about the surgeries that I've had over my lifetime to remove and debulk the NF. So, as I mentioned in episode 1, I was diagnosed with neurofibromatosis type 1 at age 4. And pretty much as soon as that was diagnosed, I was told about the surgeries. Well, my family was, because I was too young. And then between the ages of 4 and 6, I can't remember which, and neither can my mum or dad, that was my first surgery. So they went in via my jawline here on the right side of my face, and they took the tumour out. And during that surgery is when they caused some nerve damage to my face. They caused some nerve damage, which caused they had to, because it was fused to the nerves. My tumours fused themselves to nerves, as I mentioned in episode 1. And as they went to take it out, it was fused to nerves, and they couldn't take the tumour without taking some of the nerves. So that caused the nerve damage and the slight paralysis to the right side of my face, which is why, like I said, this eye doesn't close and this part of my face drops down a little bit. I do have some photos. There is me just after my first surgery. Like I said, I can't remember how old I was, but that's me just either hours, moments, or maybe a day or so after my first surgery. Look at me lying there. Superman toys and my blue rabbit. Which, when I was younger, my blue rabbit went through absolutely everything with me. Absolutely everything. She was like a comfort blanket, like some people have, I suppose. And then obviously after the surgery, there I am after the surgery, and there's the fresh scar going down from my ear and down the jaw, and the bruising caused by that surgery. So as you can see, I was fairly young when I had my first surgery, and I was skinny. I was, but yeah, I was young when I had my first surgery. Throughout the years that followed that surgery, the tumours came back, they grew, and they returned. The reason this was, we were told when I was young, when I'm still young, about that young, only just having that first one, that the neurofibromas would slow down as I stopped growing. So as long as I was growing, the NF would grow along with me. And it, they didn't say it would stop when I stopped growing. They just said it would slow down, which obviously happened because I had them removed again, and they're still here. So hopefully they're not going to grow as fast, or hopefully, fingers crossed, not at all anymore. But anyway, during those years, they grew back in my jawline, my neck, my head, my ear. And so at age 13, I had the one in my jawline debulked again, which again caused some more nerve damage, which caused my face to become even more paralysed. And I had the one in my ear and head done, which caused the problem there. As they took the one out of my ear line, because it's right down my ear canal, they took it out and it damaged some of the nerve systems in my eye, which means my top lid can go down, but my bottom lid can't go up, which is why my eye doesn't close. So I had that done at 13 and 14, so it was obviously 8 years between that surgery and my other surgeries. And obviously there's some more pictures of me when I had my second surgery, looking very groggy and there again, as you can see, I know I was 13 and 14. You probably know, oh, look at him, he's got a teddy here when it was comfort blanket. And there again is Blue Bunny, my blue rabbit. Her name is Blue Bunny, and she's there with me again. So there are the pictures of me after my second surgery, second and third surgery. I can't remember if it was both the same one or different ones, I'm not sure. But as you can see, there's quite a difference. Obviously more hair and bigger head, but yeah. So they were my first couple of surgeries, and then after that, I didn't have anything done for a while, and I went back when I was 18, and the doctors had a feel of my face, and they said, "Oh, the one in your jaw has come back, the one in your ear's come back, and we can do whatever we can." And unfortunately, during a scan, I'm not sure I remember this correctly, but they said that the one in my jaw has kind of latched itself under my jawline as well now, and they said, "If you want, we can go in there and do whatever we can to get it out." And I just said, right, well, is it going to affect my face anymore? They said there's a possibility we could damage some more nerves, and also because of where it is now, there's a very good possibility we could damage the nerves near your tongue, which means, unfortunately, it affects your speech a little bit. And as I turned 18, it was then up to me to say yes or no, and I just said no, thank you. I've only just gotten used to having my face the way it is. I'm happy with the way I look. I wasn't, obviously, because, come on, people take the mick out of me for looking like this, even now when I'm 24. So imagine being 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and on downwards, and having that. It was heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And I even remember once, just after that first one, I was in a like a wacky warehouse type place, restaurant with a ball pit and stuff. And I went in there, and some kids in there said, "You're not allowed to play in here, we don't take freaks in here." And I just said, I just want to play. And one of the kids actually swung up and kicked me right in the jawline, right where I had my surgery. And obviously I go and tell me mum and dad, "Oh, I've just been kicked, oh, they kicked me in the balls." And of course, me mum and dad erupt in laughter. I'm like, "No, in the ball pit," after they explained it to me. And my dad wasn't happy. My dad went in there and he gripped this kid and he was like, "What the do you think you're doing with my son?" And this guy's dad came over. Oh, my dad was not happy that day. But yeah, after that, I just said to them, I don't want any more surgeries on my face. It's going to cause more nerve damage than already, and it's going to probably drag me down like that and make me talk weird because of the damage to my tongue. I don't want it. I don't need it. Thank you very much for the consideration, but I'm okay. And after that, I went for regular checkups, scans and stuff to make sure nothing was too bad. And after that, I had the PET scan because I was worried about the ones in my leg and on my chest. And that was when they came up red. So obviously I went in and I had those ones removed. And if you remember, in part 1, I showed you where they were in part 1, which was there and on the back of my leg. As you can see now, it's no longer there. And I have a lovely scar down my chest, sorry. But I've got some videos here, pictures here, that show pretty much everything that was done. So let's have a look at what we can find. Oh, have I deleted the one on my leg? Oh, I think I have done. Well, that's not good. But anyway, you remember how they were in video 1? Well, after my surgery, there is, sorry about it's on my phone. There's the one on my chest, just after getting it done. That's literally just out of surgery. And again there, oh, that's when I came home, that one, actually. Yes, I lied, that isn't just after surgery, that is when I came home from surgery and I had the gore taken off, that's there, and there's the one on the back of my leg when they took the tumour out. That one was actually stapled instead of stitched, and it's there, and there's another one of it, you can't see very well, these are on my phone, I'm sorry, stapled, and there it is when I got my, is it going to turn the light out? No, that's even worse. But you can see it there, that's when I had, there we go, that's when I had the staples taken out. And, oh, there is the staples in again, sorry. That's when I had the staples out, and that's another one on my chest one. So it was, there's one on my leg in the, just after the surgery, that is literally like, just as soon as I came out. And I was in the hospital room, I took a picture there. And there's the one on my chest. So, yeah, so that's the story of the surgeries that I've had due to neurofibromatosis. And in the new year, I've got to go and see my consultant who got me the scan and everything. And I'm going to see if there's anything they can do. Now that technology and medicine has got better, I'm going to see if there's anything they can do to get the one in my cheek and my jawline sorted. Maybe not cause any more paralysis, and see if there's anything they can do to maybe reanimate this side of my face a little bit. Fingers crossed, I'm not sure. Well, anyway, guys, I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time with Blast from the Past and trying to find pictures on my phone. That was episode 2 of Living with Neurofibromatosis, and that was about my surgeries. Just out of curiosity, if anyone has any questions or any ideas for any further episodes you would like to see, please feel free to comment in the comment section below, and I will read your comments, answer any questions you ask, anything at all. And if you've got any good ideas about a Living with Neurofibromatosis video you would like to see, please leave it in there below, and if I like the idea,